know, he'd been a cuckold for years.
Putting a chair in front of my door when I go to sleep, but that's an extra defense.
Are you still in the adult industry? Or?
She said monkey. I was going to say,
No,
I'll tell you what, if she said monkey, we're going to go find her right now.
Right.
You're going to say, listen.
No, she said ape.
I don't think so. Bed with itch behind you, wake up with stinky fingers.
I was in the gym non-stop.
You're buff.
I was.
All 140 pounds of you.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Some meds.
Recorded at Grim Reaper Studios, located somewhere at the base of the beautiful Blue Mountains in Eastern Oregon. It's Snowman's Sideshow, and I'm your host, Les, the Snowman Kinnear. How's everybody doing tonight? It's good to be back in the studio. Tonight we got Pork Chop joining me while we talk about all this crazy, strange news that I was able to come up with. And good evening, Pork Chop. How are you doing, sir?
I'm wonderful. It's a great day in Southeast Texas. The weather is perfect. I shot an 82 this morning. Bayou Den. Man, couldn't be better.
Nice. I didn't realize you went golfing this morning. Very nice.
Of course.
The weather does look beautiful there right now.
Right? It's like, I don't know, maybe 78 degrees.
Yeah.
Low humidity. Yeah, it's nice.
It's gray. The doom and gloom is set in here. So, unfortunately, that's what we got. But yeah, I was feeling like doing a pod, and so I was glad that you said, "Yeah, I'll go on and we'll go over
Absolutely.
some stuff." Sweet.
Absolutely.
Well, just gonna start off with a couple of things here. I got a show and share, show and tell. I got a license plate here. This is from Arizona, and my friend, I kind of collected them. I have a few, and a friend of my wife and I's, Monica, she gave this to me when she found out here recently that I collected license plates, and this was hers from when she lived in Benson, Arizona. That's where she graduated high school, and then she moved several places, went to Alaska, and then moved here to Oregon, and we met her. That was like 25, 30 years ago. So anyways, it's kind of a cool one to add to the collection. So that was nice of Monica. Thank you, Monica. And what else? Speaking of Arizona, I did just get back from vacation to Arizona.
Yeah.
My folks took us to World Mark, one of them World Mark timeshare places there. It was small and lovely, just comfortable.
Where's that at? Like what part?
It was was that Glendale? But it's right there in Phoenix, so it's just one of the suburbs there,
Okay.
And
Okay.
that was oh no, it was Scottsdale. Excuse me, Scottsdale. Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember.
I'm lost.
Yeah.
You're in Arizona. I got you.
Yeah, it's gonna be a suburb of Phoenix. So, but yeah. Anyways, had a good time down there. Got to see our son Blake. He got to come over and barbecue and hang out in the pool and stuff. And actually, on my YouTube channel, I did put up a little travel video of that trip. So check that out. What else we got? Big news.
What was the weather like?
What?
What was the weather like there?
Oh,
Still
man.
hot?
Well, it had cooled down like a couple of weeks, or the week before we got there. They were having better weather and everybody was loving it. And then we show up and it was the record high for that time of year. It was like, I want to say it was 109 the day we got there, or 108. And,
Wow.
and then, oh God, it was just, and it took 2.5, almost 3 hours to get the rental car because there was some sort of issue. We had one of them deals. And
Right.
so that the flight's only 2 hours, 2.5. So it took longer to get a rental car than it did to fly over there. But that being said,
Mm-hmm.
the family had a good time. And so it was a good trip. And so thank you to everybody that made that possible, because got to work on the tan a little bit. Of course, it doesn't look so tan now. The sun goes down here, or the clouds set in here, and I feel like I'm in Forks, Washington, and Twilight, the vampire movie or whatever. Drives me crazy. But
All right.
one other thing I was gonna add, big news. I sold the Forerunner. We sold the Forerunner, our old Forerunner. Yeah, I put that on Snapchat or something like that, and I know people be like, "That's weird." You know, what? Who cares? It's a car. But here's the thing. Okay, so this car was my wife's uncle, and he lived in Joplin, Missouri, and in the family home. I believe it was the family home. And anyways, he had a couple of cars, and when he passed away, he gifted this Forerunner to my father-in-law. Well, as soon as, and so they had to fly out to Joplin, and they drove it back out here. So that was like 2011ish, I believe. And so as soon as Wendy, my wife, sees it, she's like, I want it. And so, you know, I mean, it was only not very old, and it was just, God, it was the nicest vehicle, we thought, you know, still do, but so, but then, you know, we had our kids, we raised our kids in it. I mean, we put our 17-year-old golden retriever down in the back of it because we thought that would be better. He couldn't see anyways, so we took him down to the vet, and then they did the thing right there in the back. So it's just, you know, I camped in it. I drove it down to see pork chop.
Right. Absolutely.
I slept in it on the road the whole way. It, you know, it's never let me down. It was one of the best vehicles we ever owned in our lives. And but you know, as we get older, you start realizing, well, God, I've got 3 cars. I'm paying insurance and gas. This one needs tires. That one needs a battery. I mean, I'm out dropping low when I saw how much a battery costs for vehicles, you know, and my diesel, my truck has 2 batteries, and I'm just like, good Lord. But
right. Yeah.
anyways, yeah, kind of a weird deal, but we decided to go ahead and cut her loose. I mean, it wasn't worth a whole lot. It had a ton of miles and was getting old and wear and tear, and you know, but God, it was a solid rig, so rest in peace. So
I know what you mean. Yeah.
yeah, well, and for a while you had a Forerunner here, just for a very short while, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
then I had that old Tundra, and the thing is, they run forever.
They do. Yeah, I mean, this mine had 182,000 miles on it. Yeah, and it still ran great. We never had any troubles with it. So,
no, you know, it's got another 200,000 in it, easy.
I drove it to your house when it had 160 some odd thousand on it. I did put some new tires on before I left, but
how many miles did it have on it when you sold it?
182,000.
Oh, I thought you said 120.
No. Oh, no, that's how many I've put on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Right on. So yeah, is there ever been a rig that you've had that just you were like, I just hard letting it go? Or I have buddies that are like, nah, cut it loose. When you're done with it, move on. Sometimes I have a hard time letting go of them.
Yeah. I had a like an 82 Camaro.
Oh.
And I bought it to like restore it.
Mm-hmm.
And I never did anything with it. And I sold it for what I paid, and I could have made more, but that wasn't the point. You know, I didn't, you know, at least, you know, I got my money back, but
right.
I wish I would have kept it and did what I wanted to do with it.
Right. How many stories are out there like that, you think?
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
I can think of, and you just tunnel vision. I did that with a Volkswagen Carmagia, and I put a bunch of money into it. You know, I mean, I tore it completely apart, paid a guy to spray, you know, take the paint off. I rebuilt the motor, bought a spare motor, custom wheels and tires. I did all this, and it never even ran. I lost interest at the end because I was like, man, I'm already into this thing more than I could have just went and bought one that was already running. And so,
Right.
but it was fun. I learned a lot. I'd never
Right.
rebuilt a Volkswagen motor before, so that was fun. But yeah, so I get that. I totally get
Yeah.
that. Um, I had my first one of my first vehicles, a pickup. I had it for, I mean, a long time, and then one day I just said, I put it on eBay, sold it to some company in Japan. It's weird, but
Hmm.
yeah.
That's
Sports.
wild.
What do we got going on in sports, Pork Chop? I know World Series is going on, right?
Yeah. Go Dodgers.
Yeah. And they're up two nil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's not
And
much going on in golf.
yeah, not much in golf, football. I got the Chargers going in the living room right now. I'll catch up with them later. Thanks to RidgeTop Television. Shout out to my sponsor. I can just type that's I just speak into it and say, Los Angeles Chargers and tell wherever it's playing, that's where I get to watch it. So that's kind of cool. But
Right.
what about basketball? I don't pay much attention to basketball. I know the WNBA just had their
You know,
championship.
I just found out um, I don't know, a week or two ago that Caitlin Clark was going to Europe or something to play.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's a big deal there, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wow. She's really done a lot. I mean, she's not just I mean, she is the hype, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
And the
that's all
way
I see in the sports algorithms, just constantly stuff about her.
yeah. And she's a golfer too. She's good at
Mm.
golf.
Uh, what about Caitlyn Jenner?
Hey, what about talking about sports?
Yeah.
Who got to hang out with freaking Sean O'Malley?
Oh, yes.
Huh?
That's true. That is true. I did on that trip seeing my son. I gotta go over as Mr. O'Malley is his employer. So got to go hang out at his house and a little bit and just kind of check out the place. And
Well, that's
uh,
awesome.
yeah, it was fun. A quick visit, but it was nice to hang out and have lunch and see Blake and do all that stuff. So yeah, those guys live
Yeah.
a interesting life down there. They've got a whole system that they operate by. So it's pretty
Yeah,
cool. But yeah, so yeah, I guess forgot about that. Forgot to
that's
mention
good.
that.
Yeah.
What else in sports? Well, that's about oh yeah. And then it was kind of a sad weekend. Okay, UFC 308. It was in Abu Dhabi. And so that means that it came on and I like to watch the whole program, 7 to let's see. It started at 7 and got over at like I can't remember now, 2 or something. I was all day I was watching it in the morning, and my anxiety level was just skyrocketed by the time that it got
Right.
over, and it's the middle of the day and I'm walking around and I'm just like, damn. But anyways, it was great card, great fights. I saw some incredible fights. Um, Kind of sad though, a couple of legends in the making both lost. So that's always hard when you see those people that have already kind of peaked and you know they're still great fighters, but you just see that the turn is coming. The
Right.
turn, the turn and burn. So yeah, it was tough to see those. One dude got his jaw just smashed. I mean,
Oh,
he just got put in like a head side lock arm thing, and it just went, and he was like, oh, pushed his teeth in and everything. I'm like, good Lord. But yeah, so I felt really kind of bummed out about
okay.
that. But the only silver lining to that is it was over early, so I had the rest of the evening to enjoy myself. So we went, we were invited to a birthday party, with several people, and a dual party, one for my future son-in-law, and one for his niece, Audie, and she was, I guess, 1 year old or 2 maybe. I don't know. Pizza was good. I know that. Had a couple beers, and so But yeah,
Nice,
anyways,
nice.
how about you? Anything new and crazy going on around there?
No, this you know, same, same.
Texas is always wild, right?
Yeah,
You got you
real.
got you got hurricane season, right? Or
It's about over. I don't even think we dodged well that burrow, but yeah, we didn't have no scares.
nice.
We,
That's good.
we I think it runs through November, but we done it's up over for us because
Yeah. Well,
all the
and
friends.
now you're going to spend the next 4 months watching depressing snaps from me, dreary, and I'm in a gray park and I'm complaining about everything. But
No,
yeah.
man.
Anyways, all right. Well, hey, let's jump into some strange news. What do you say?
I love strange news.
Okay, I've got a few here. Very interesting. I kind of went with a theme here. Well, they seem to be don't okay. Overseas is most of it, but this first one, uh, sorry, folks. Here it is. Since we were talking about Arizona, I thought this was fitting. And this came up in September. I'm just now reporting on it, but and I got this from TMZ. Arizona inmate crawls past security guard, reportedly planned to assault woman. And so there's this video or an image, and there's the man, I can't even talk tonight. There's the correctional officer. You think I would be able to say that, but the correctional officer, and he's sitting at the desk, and it's just like a cubie, and that dude's on the floor just crawling past him. But let's see here what happened. The male inmate in Arizona jail was caught crawling past security guards to reach the facility's female side. That's where he was going. He intended to rape a female. Oh, it just got serious. Rape the female inmate. This disturbing incident unfolded in front of the surveillance cameras. He started sneaking by about 4 p.m. Uh, and just like a spider, and apparently somebody finally saw him on the cameras and stopped it. So yeah, close there. But now let's head overseas. Wow. Head overseas to this is from the New York Post. This is in China. China Zoo. Now, I did see something about this a long time ago, and apparently they just recently admitted to China Zoo admits to what we all knew about its pandas, that they painted those dogs to look like pandas. Did you ever see anything on that by chance?
No.
Yeah. So earlier in the year, there's these videos that went out, and the people are at a zoo, and at the panda exhibit, the pandas are just those big let's see, let me find the goes on. Everybody felt duped, and I'm trying to find the kind of dog it was. Oh, chow chows. They came clean, admitted they had just died two chow chows, a breed of Spitz that is popular in northern China. So it's a big fluffy dog. So and they painted it like a panda. So those crazy guys. Oh heavens. Okay, next story. Next story. Any comments? Any suggestions? What do you think? Would you paint your dog?
I would, but like not at a zoo to try to be an imposter.
Yes. Okay. All right.
I don't know. I probably wouldn't paint them though, to be honest. Well, why go through that hassle? Yeah, clean them up.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, let's go. Here's another one in China. This is reported by Barstool Sports. Everybody knows Barstool Sports.
Oh,
come on now.
One bite. Everybody knows the rules. One bite.
Yep. Okay. Here's the headline. It's a literal shitstorm in China right now. A sewage pipe burst, sends poop sky high, covering everything in sight. And then they put up the secure, how you'll have the cameras on the freeways, and this giant cloud. I'm talking, multiple blocks, city blocks. Just it's a brown haze. And apparently, yeah,
I
it was
think I've
poop.
seen that.
Oh, it knocked over tractors, and I mean it was serious, but yeah.
Right.
Here's a
Mm.
yeah. Oh, they've been updating their sewage system. Now your brother he's probably into that. That
It wouldn't
that
bother
article.
him.
No, he's
It's just poop.
yeah. Or what about
I'd probably die. I'd probably die.
I that's not for me. Or what about the other day, pork chops? You see, I put that on this. Did you notice I posted somebody left a prophylactic, a
I saw
prophylactic
that.
in the parking lot of the park, my park.
I was disgusted.
Thank you.
I was disgusted.
So was I, and I just don't know what this world's coming to. The garbage can. Put it in the garbage can. Jeez.
Something.
Okay, let's jump over to Japan. And I think I originally saw this on Instagram, but this is from Reddit, and this is about Japanese. Let's see, a bar in Japan allows the waitress to slap customers. So if you want to be slapped, you can order one or maybe two. And then the video shows, it's just this little like cafe type thing. They say bar, but that doesn't look like any bar I've been to. And yeah, she's just slapping them, just slapping the patrons, and then everybody claps. So it's just their shtick, I guess. It's strange.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't even get a good story on it in there. Usually I'll add a little bit of more information, but anyways, moving on.
I'm probably gonna avoid that place.
Yeah, I don't want to be slapped. Well, what about pork chop? Now tell me what you think about the restaurants, because I know they're in Texas called Dick's, where they're mean to you when they or whatever.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's cool. Yeah, I think you going in knowing that's going to be your experience.
I did it. I went in San Antonio, and I didn't want to go because at that time I was like, no, I don't. So man, I mean mugged that waiter. I gave him a look like I was through the whole thing. Don't mess with me. And he was pretty nice. He didn't pick on me too bad. He could tell that I didn't want to. But the kids really wanted to go. Blake wanted to go, and Wendy, and so we want to see what it was like. So yeah,
I've never been. I know what you're talking about though. I've seen it, but
just like any other fast food.
Was the food good though? I mean,
it's unforgettable. I don't remember. I don't remember. It was okay.
Right, it's just more the experience.
Yeah. And we were there when Blake was in boot camp, so we were trying to find things to do,
Right.
We went to which leads me into the next story.
Okay.
Because speaking of that, this just happened on this is from New York Post. SeaWorld orca splashes poop-filled water at horrified audience.
Saw that video.
Okay, yes. So
wow.
I'm reading this, and essentially what happens is from what I can tell, it pooped, and it flicked the poop, or when it was jumping, it pooped, and it went on everybody, and then it did it again. It came out of the water and purposely splashed, and they felt like it was personal. So it was kind of a funny story there. But yeah, there's a funny video online. Check it out. And that one is the one that's in San Antonio, which is something we took in when I was there with Blake that time. So yeah. Okay, what else we got? Let's oh boy. Okay, let's finish up with this one. Nudist. This is who gave me this one. That's also the New York Post. Quality stories. Nudist pals take naked 6-day tandem bike trip across England. One lady even thanked us. So basically, two pals are causing a stir while completing a 6-day tandem bike ride. So the two of them were on the same bike, and Neil Cox and his friend Jay Antic, 25, set off on Saturday on a naked 260-mile journey to Gloucester to Land's End, Cornwall. So they're both naturalists, yada yada. I don't think I could do that. I haven't been on a bike in a long time, and I feel like it would make me chafy, and that wouldn't feel good. And B, I don't think I could ride that far. But isn't it kind of winter too? Like, ooh, it's not like it's Arizona.
Right.
Jeez. Well, that's it for strange news. Just the same old goofy stuff.
Yes, sir.
And plug the golf course you will go to the most there. What golf course is that?
It's called Bayou Den. It used to be like back in the 50s, it was the big 60s, big country club.
Yeah.
The place to go.
Right.
And it's a great course. But that's a good local one.
Yeah. Gosh, you golf a lot. What's your handicap? Do you know?
I have no idea. It ain't no good. Probably 15.
Yeah. Oh yeah, mine was way higher back when I golfed. But
yeah,
good.
It's like fishing. It ain't about catching a fish. It's just about going fishing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you. That's what, like, hunting camp. Sometimes, it's not about going out and shooting anything. Actually, I never go, I'm not a big deer, venison fan, but I do like elk. But part of the fun is just the camping and being with your buddies and doing all that kind of stuff and family and everything.
Right.
But, dude, what about this guy you and I started? I don't think I've brought him up before when we've talked before, that Joey, how do you say it? Joey Bro from Louisiana, that guy we always watch on Instagram.
Joey Bro. Yeah.
Joey Bro.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man. This guy is hilarious. I love his stuff.
Him.
Oh, I love him. He's witty as heck.
He's 100% genuine.
Yeah.
That is not a character. That's authentic.
And
Joey Bro.
I'm sure, and he's really starting to take off, and I'm sure people have seen him. And the guy we're talking about, and hopefully I can post a video of it without copywriting or something. But he would record a lot of videos of him singing. Appears to be in a spare room or in his room, and he loves to sing and he loves to dance. And he, the saying, "Dance like nobody's watching." I mean, he just gets it. But the dude is groovy. He can groove, and I can't do it, you know. But God, he's so funny, and he says the funny, really witty things, and but his catchphrase is what? Damn it, boy.
Damn it, boy.
Damn it, boy. But I love watching his videos. Yeah. We got to figure out a way to run into him sometime down there. I mean, he's your neighbor, basically.
Yeah.
And
I'm not sure what part of Louisiana he's from, though.
He is a musician, and so are you. So, I mean, I feel like we could set up a band or something.
Yeah.
At least the three of us. Obviously, he'll be lead singer. You'll play bass. I'll play guitar. And we just need a drummer.
He can play the drums with his hips.
Yes, because he sways them, man. Oh, he sways them.
He works them.
Joey Bro. Yeah, funny guy, cool guy. I shared his story, one of his short stories recently on Snap or something, Instagram, and he hearted it back, like he reaches out. He stays in touch with his fans.
Yes, he does. Like, you read the comments, he responds. He's all up in the comments.
Yeah. That's cool. Well, good, brother. Everything else is going good down there in Southeast Texas?
Yeah, great.
Yeah, no troubles?
No troubles.
Right on. Here comes the holiday season.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Not financially ready either. But
just just take it day by day.
Is that your words of wisdom for this evening? I needed words of wisdom. So,
it can be. It can be.
Right on.
Because, I mean, and I'm just not even talking about the holidays or financially. I'm just talking about in general.
Yep.
I got to where I don't even think about tomorrow because it'll take care of itself.
That's right.
I'm in the moment.
That's right, brother.
Maybe it's my age or I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I used to worry like about, I work construction. Well, what am I going to do if I get laid off? I don't care. I wasn't laid off today. So why even think about it? So there you go.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Those are words to live by. Beautiful.
Yep.
All right. Well, it's good talking to you tonight, brother.
I'm glad. I'm glad you hollered. It's cool.
Yeah, right on. And glad you had it sounds like you had a solid day, just good weather, man. Golf. Probably enjoyed a cold beverage, good score. You're doing a quick podcast with your bro. I mean, the world is looking good.
On the,
that's right. That's right.
Got some jambalaya about to go eat right now, and
right on.
Life is good, brother.
Life is good. All right, behave yourself.
Hey,
Peace out.
I want to do one thing real quick. I know you're short. Yesterday we did a memorial for my brother-in-law who passed away a couple months ago from cancer.
Right on.
And I just want to give a shout out to him, Kevin Abear, and he had this thing he always said, and I think it'd be good to pass on.
Yes.
Keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
Keep smiling.
Keep smiling. And I believe I met him on my trip that time, and he was a charismatic dude.
Yeah, Bear, the big dude.
Yeah, big dude, very charismatic. I enjoyed talking with him that evening. So right on. I'm glad you remembered to do that shout out. So all right.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Well, go enjoy your jambalaya. I'm gonna head to the barbecue myself and get something started. So
all right.
Yeah, right on. All right, brother. Talk to you next time.
All right. Peace out.
All right, that is a wrap. We are done. Let's see here. There we go. All right, well, thank you, Pork Chop. I got too many buttons to click. Thanks, everybody else, for listening. Those 20 people that might listen to it, I appreciate it. Let me know if anybody ever wants to be on the show. Always looking for guests. Need to thank my sponsors. So let's see. All right. I want to thank sponsors Bill Murphy Roofing, Wandering Wizard Concepts, Vertical Jigs and Lures, Liberty Detection Services, DCL Photography, The Shop, Diesel Fuel Filter Kits.com, RidgeTop TV, and SouthPacInk. Oh, and the JON P Foundation. That's a wrap, folks. Be good to each other. Say nice things about us. That is